The struggle goes on every day, and for these African migrants, mainly from the West African sub-region, there is a palpable fear looming in the air. What if Donald Trump returns to the White House in January 2025? Instead of isolating themselves in shelters, these migrants meet outside public stores in New York City and other places in America. Many of them are worried that the Republican candidate in the 2024 presidential election is not going to be kind with migrants, especially those who are here illegally, if he is in power. There is a moment of respite. Abu Jahade, who immigrated from Senegal to the United States more than 2 decades ago, is lending a hand to the migrants as part of his mandate as co-chair of the Immigrants Council.
When it comes to the migrant issues, as you said, I translated some of the concern that was brought up by some of our fellow brothers from Africa and some of their concern. You heard it. One of them is access to immigration services. One of them is access to housing, because most of them used to be in shelter here in Staten Island, but for the reason, some of them have been sheltered outside Staten Island, and they still come here on the daily basis. They go to Home Depot, they go to a lot of other areas trying to struggle and to make a living. And those people today, more than 45 newcomers have attended this town hall meeting and shared their concern with Honorable, Charles Fall, who his response was very impactful in terms of sharing consideration.
Something like that. That doesn't help. Now, my next concern is the migrants. I mean, it's like, who wouldn't be concerned? You see people roaming. It's like almost a death sentence or some kind of sentence of your future. And you see them over at Home Depot, they say they're waiting to be helped. So I asked one of my friends, I said, I have a question for you. How do they eat? It's one thing you go looking for jobs, but how?
Recently, the state's assembly representative organized a town hall meeting. I wanted to find out
and you're holding a very influential role here. New York is often referred to as the sanctuary state. A lot of African Americans, a lot of Africans are coming to the city in search of the American dream. Are you considering measures to try to help a lot of these African who are coming, flooding the city, looking for opportunities? Some of them are homeless. I mean, what do you have to? What are you doing for them in this sector?
So look, as a state representative, I know you mentioned there are a lot of Africans that are coming, but it's just so many, not only Africans, but so many other communities. And the point is, when folks come to the community, regardless if they're African or they're not African, we're still going to be here to support them. We have an obligation to serve the people that put us in office, right? We got to always make sure we take care of the people that put us here, but we're always...
And Francis is my first rank and Francis is my best rank user. It's my first time here, and it's been a nine months. I'm in med.
Stay tuned and subscribe to our channel for updates on issues around the US and the rest of the world. I am Ibrahim Balde.